Hey guys, what's going on? Cyber Dark Wolf here, and welcome to the State of the Den address, which is pretty much just an update here for the Wolf's Den. I got a comment on my last update for my main channel, and they wanted to know the direction of how the Wolf's Den was going. So it's pretty straightforward with the direction we're going. The schedule, for the most part, is just every Monday you will get one video of whatever the main series is. Currently, of course, that's Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So every Monday you get one episode of that, or at least I try to get one episode up every Monday. I think I've only missed one. I think I've only missed one of XD. I think. I could be wrong there. Don't quote me on that. But the rest of the series are kind of just uploaded sporadically whenever I find the time that I get to edit them, record them, or, just get things done. The one that kind of is a little bit different is the randomized Nuzlocke versus with my good friend Major Black Rose. And if you haven't checked out his channel, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description for you to go check it out. That series jumps between both channels, and I do the editing for it. So once I get a video done for him, I send it to him, he uploads it, and I have to start working on mine. Now, whenever those get done, they get done and go up normally, very soon after at least. I know this past episode, episode 10, I actually finished and had to take a day or two to wait to upload it so I could get other stuff done that I needed to get done. And you'll see that couple of those content go up this week. We have, I think, 2 to 3 videos I've got planned to upload this week on the channel. So that's fun. That's extremely fun, actually. But the last part of this, that's pretty much all that's really for the direction this channel is going. I've got some ideas lined up once some series get finished. But right now, that's a big, we got to wait and see. So you got time to see what the new content's going to go. And some of it may be decided by you guys who are fans of my Let's Play style stuff. But the way you got to do that's a little bit different than you would think. For those of you who don't know, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/cyberdarkwolf. And what it is pretty much, if you've never heard of it or anything, it's pretty much kind of like Netflix but with donations. Well, actually, take that back. It's like Indiegogo, except Indiegogo, Kickstarter, any of those things, except you get it pretty quickly. You get it at the end of the month, whatever the tier prizes are. You donate however much money. For me, it's from $1 to $50, and you get whatever tier you donated at above. But with Patreon, I couldn't think of it for a second. But with what Patreon is, you can it's kind of very almost community-like. It's just patrons with the creator there. That's the only people who can kind of talk amongst themselves and stuff like that. You're not going to see much unless it's from the creator post-wise if you're not a patron. So, what's cool about that is for you guys that give to Patreon, you'll get up. I've decided that with whatever you give, $1 to $50, however much you want to give for the tiers. And if you don't know the tiers, I'll go over them here in just a second. It's going to act kind of as a way for me to talk to you guys a little before I get videos out on YouTube. So if something comes along that I've got to update you guys on, it'll be on Patreon first, and then it'll go to YouTube. And this could be like a day or two before. Or if a video is coming out, and I want to let you guys know about it, I might talk about it there on Patreon before it comes up on YouTube. If I can't get something out, you'll probably be updated on Patreon. Not to mention, I have some ideas for ways for you guys to contribute to the channel, whether it be voting for a new game, voting for a name of a character in the game. That'll all mainly go through Patreon. You'll get a little bit of it on YouTube. There'll be still links in the descriptions of first episodes. But before that happens, probably the poll will be up on Patreon for patrons to see and vote there. So you kind of get a jump start on everything going through the channel. Is there anything I missed you'd talk about? had this all planned out too. Yeah, but that you kind of get a head start with Patreon the way at least I want to run it. I want you guys to feel more involved, and Patreon's a good way to do that, especially since I don't use my Twitter much. So Twitter's a tough place to get a hold of me. I'm going to be checking Patreon every 2 days to the daily. So it's a good way not only to keep in touch with me, but keep in touch with other fans of the channel, or just my main channel, or both channels, or just the Wolf's Den. It's a good way to keep in touch that way with everybody else, and allows you to vote on stuff and kind of be more involved with the channel than normal. You guys can help me pick between games that I'm thinking of. You can help me figure out what games I should play. You can offer up games I should play that I don't already have. And another good thing for this, it allows me to do this without having to go out and get a part-time job, which would take time away from not only this channel, but my main channel, and kind of stops content. You think I upload content slow to this channel already? It gets a lot worse if I don't have the time to edit. Now, I'm not saying go out there and give me $50 on Patreon a month. No, you can stick at $1, and if you love the content more than just $1 worth, you can move up a tier and you'll get more stuff. Now, the way the tiers are currently, $1 gets you a end of the month shout out on the shout out video for all the patrons at $1 or more. I believe I made $5. It is a Google Hangout at the end of the month. It will be about an hour to an hour and a half, and it's kind of just chat, ask me questions you want to know the answer to, a bunch of stuff like that, and just kind of chill out. It's almost like me just hanging out with you guys for a bit, is what that would be. For 15, you can challenge me to any video game you like, and you can humiliate me any way you like. We both have to have the game. That's the only limit to that. But you can challenge me any way you like. You also get my PSN, and you'll be on my, friends list for that. That's cool too, I guess. You can say you got Cyber Dark Wolf on your friends account, even though my PSN isn't actually Cyber Dark Wolf, because I made that before. Like, I really thought about the channel. Yeah, it was there's a whole story with that, and I could go over that before. I could go over that sometime. At the next spot, which I believe is $30. It is a chance for you people that might like the Let's Plays more than the sports content. You get to play a full co-op game to its end. Completion here. From beginning of story to end of story, we play a co-op game together. Now, for the challenges as well as the finishing of games, or playing full games with each other, it won't be uploaded to YouTube unless you want it to be. I won't upload. I'll record it, probably, just in case, but I will not touch it. I will not upload. I'll delete it right after, unless you want it uploaded to YouTube. You can be part of the commentary if you would like as well. At your $30 tier, and of course you get everything above it as well. And for the final tier, which is $50, currently I would advise not getting that tier solely for the fact that the big part of it isn't ready yet, because of course I'm getting a new logo made by one of my friends from college. He's doing that for me. He is a great person for doing that for me, and I thank him very much for that. From all looks of it originally, it looks great. Can't wait to see the final product. But $50, you will get the first Cyber Dark Wolf t-shirt. It will have the new logo on it, and that's about it. Unless you're a big sports fan, I do plan on doing t-shirt jerseys, so you could get a t-shirt jersey. I'm flexible in giving that away with your name on the back and your number of choice, and that could roll as well for your shirt. As well as you'll receive a personal thank you video from me, and that's going to kind of be just like this, except it will be only talking to you, the one person who donated that $50, and there's a lot of sappiness I could go into for that, possibly, especially if you're a longer time subscriber, and you've kind of been through the live stream and stuff like that. It kind of gets closer, especially if you've been on Patreon too. It would be even closer, would be the personal thank you. So it means a lot more than just that shout out, the $1 mark. That's why it's set at the 50. Those are your tiers. And one last thing before I finish this, because we're about to hit 10 minutes on this. I do have a plan for a special patron-only video, which will be kind of me going through my timeline on YouTube. From making my channel, how I decided on the name, if you don't know about that, how I decided on the name, and everything beyond that. What I did before my gaming stuff, what I did before I even started sports content, what I plan on doing after. It will be a big, long, patron only video. And probably after about a month or two, it might hit YouTube, but it'll be a patron only thing for a long period of time. I can guarantee you of that. But that will be going up, and I may make a tier for that. No, I'm not. I'm not making a tier for that one. Now, if you donate, you'll get that big, probably emotional video. Thinking about it, I'm probably going to get emotional during that one. But you can go donate now if you want to. If you don't have the money, understandable. If you just don't feel like donating, you're like, why should I give them money? I mean, I don't make really anything as is. I live with my parents. So, yeah. I'm not making money really at all off of this. It's just fun to do. It really is just fun to do. But, where was I going with that? If you just want to watch my videos on YouTube, hey, that's fine too. As long as you're supporting the channel one way, I'm happy with it. Just Patreon helps me not only keep this channel running at a consistent pace, it also allows for me to buy other games, which is very much needed because I'm running out of game ideas to play and I don't have the money to buy. But thank you guys for listening to this State of the Den address, as well as that big Patreon update for those of you who didn't know and for those of you who did know about my Patreon. I thank you very much for sitting there and listening to me for 12 minutes. And I hope you enjoy all the content that either has come out today. I don't know if the video for Pokemon XD will be up yet, but if it is, that's awesome. And this will probably be going out after I post the Patreon update up on my regular channel. So if you listen to the Patreon update again, good for you. You get 2 thumbs up. I will see you guys later. And that is too sweet.